This is the Kentwood Housing Market Report. Numbers only. If you want the full tour of the area, watch the Living In video. Here I'm walking price, speed, supply, and the rate math, and telling you what each one actually means if you're transacting here in 2026. Start with price. The number I use for Kentwood is $340,000. The mid-band between Zillow's typical value index at $319,800, up 4.2% on the year, and Redfin's May sale median of $349,800, down 0.2%. Against a Kent County median of $335,000, Kentwood prices essentially at the county line. Here's the whole market on one card. A $340,000 median, 14 days to pending, roughly 55,900 residents, against that same 335,000 county median. Kentwood is the metro's price midpoint and one of its largest population bases at the same time. Now speed. 14 days to pending, against 9 in the city of Grand Rapids and about 13 countywide. Listing data tells the same story from the other side. Homes carried a median 24 days on market this July, flat versus July a year ago. Nothing in this market is loosening. Here's my read. Kentwood sells at the county's price and near the county's speed, which sounds unremarkable until you notice almost nobody else in this metro does both. Ada runs nearly double. Wyoming runs 50,000 under. Kentwood is the midpoint, and midpoints give you the least pricing drama and the most competition. Against the towns on its actual borders, the ladder is steep. Cascade at 520,000, Kentwood at 340, the city of Grand Rapids at 304, and Wyoming at 290. The widest step on this chart is the one above you, not the one below. That 340,000 puts you dead center of West Michigan's highest volume tier. The entry band under 250,000 runs 179% pending to active ratio. More homes under contract than listed. The core band, 250 to 500, runs 149. Above 500,000 it drops to 86. And active listings finally outnumber deals. Kentwood's typical home lives in that middle bucket. Flip those same 4 towns to speed and the order rearranges. Cascade 24 days, Kentwood 14, Wyoming 12, Grand Rapids 9. So you pay $180,000 less than Cascade, and you get 10 fewer days to decide. That is the trade this submarket asks you to make. Everything that moves this market is infrastructure. The 28th Street retail corridor, the airport just past the Eastern City Line, and the freeway access at Interstate 96 and M6. That is the demand base sitting underneath every number in this report. Supply. Kentwood is showing roughly 140 active listings right now, 142 on Redfin, 137 on Zillow. Months of supply I have to give you at the county level. 1.2 months in Kent County, 1.1 across the Grand Rapids Metro, against 4 to 6 for a balanced market. Same with list to sale. 98.6% is the Metro figure, not a Kentwood only figure, and I'd rather say that than fake the precision. One more structural number. 55,900 residents makes Kentwood one of the largest municipalities in Kent County, and it sits about 15 minutes from downtown Grand Rapids. Big population, county median pricing, and a short commute is why turnover here stays high, even when inventory does not. Then, the cost of money. The 30-year fixed averaged 6.49% in the Freddie Mac survey week ending July 9th, up from 6.43 the week before, and down from 6.72 a year ago. The 15-year sat at 5.82. On Kentwood's $340,000 median, with 20% down, that year-over-year improvement is worth about $40 a month. If you're buying here, the number that should shape your search is 14. 14 days to pending means the listing you found Saturday is usually spoken for by the next weekend. Get fully underwritten before you tour anything, then hunt the exceptions. Anything past 30 days on market. Kentwood's median list price per square foot is $200, down 3% from a year ago. The ceiling is not rising, so don't bid like it is. If you're selling here, your number is 98.6%. The Metro list to sale ratio. Price to today's comps, and you keep almost all of your ask in about 2 weeks. Price to last spring's, and you join the 24-day crowd, where the only lever left is a reduction. Kentwood's 4-bedroom 2 stories trade between $340,000 and $440,000. Ask above that band, and you are competing with Cascade at $520,000, and Cascade takes 24 days to sell. Every figure in this report is a citywide median, and no median ever sold a house. Your street, your build year, your square footage move the number more than anything on these cards. Want the current number for your street? Reach out.